injury. Galindo having a word there with Paulo Araújo Jr., third leading goal scorer in the league, and we've got action. Right now, Mayen plays it on the flank. Miami FC with the ball, long ball up front, looking for a target man. Brought down, chested down by the Tampa defense. Kyle Veras heads it forward to the midfield line. Christian Gomez lifts it, gets away from Le Petit, and as we get a look at the numbers on Tampa's back, that was Ricardo Sanchez. The Mexican media plays it in the middle. Yamada plays it to the flank. Valentin comes up. Back to midfield. Another run from Michael Galindo. Ball drops near his feet. Cutting it off. Intercepting is Kyle Veras. Match starts a couple of minutes behind schedule. Pleasant night. Warm, but not oppressively so in South Florida. Yamada with the long throw into the penalty box, headed forward off the head of Tampa forward, and Caleb Patterson plays it on the flank, on the right side. Now Miami trying to play the ball out of the back. Mayen, Gerson Mayen from Chivas. In front of the defense, took JP Rodriguez starting spot. Veras. This is Le Petit and Christian Gomez. Gomez has been given the task, according to the coach, of delivering long passes to the forwards, where before Paulo Araújo Jr. would start from the midfield, trying to make combinations with Christian Gomez, and then get to the front line where his shot is dangerous, and off the dribble he can get a look at goal. Holbein. With the throw-in, we have Holbein formerly with Kansas City in the MLS. He had 4 years and 43 matches with that team. Lancaster now playing more in the middle, where the Englishman was playing on the flank before. Mayen. Miami looks like they're playing with a 5-3-2, which becomes a 3-5-2. Veras delivers the long ball, floats a little bit, giving time for the defender to get underneath it and head it out. Holbein has it forward. Yamada will take the first foul of the match. First free kick. Mazacos. Tampa bringing the ball out of the back carefully. Galindo now on his own half of the field, leaving King as their lone front runner. Here's Median. Takes off. Now dispossessed by Paulinho Le Petit as he's taken down from behind. If you're watching and you're wondering what the other matches tonight are in the USSF second division, it's Carolina at Baltimore and Montreal at Rochester. Yamada on ball one time. Here comes Tampa, intercepted by Mayen as the ball got away from Michael Galindo a little bit. Just to give you a general panorama, Miami trails. They're in 6th position in the NASL conference with 3 wins, 8 losses, 10 ties. Here comes Sanchez with the bomb. It goes Off the post and bounces out as Caleb Patterson scrambled to try and get a beat on that one. As Sanchez took the left-footed shot, went off of somebody's shin. Looked to be Paulinho Le Petit, and then took a nasty, nasty, nasty English from the Mexican, of course. In Guadalajara, he's got that left foot, and he makes it work for the team. Maybe we'll get a replay soon. But meanwhile, the first corner of the match, Tampa. Sanchez looking for somebody near post run. Place it to the edge of the 6-yard box. Now is Miami going forward. Araujo finds the space on the far side. Christian Gomez waits, brings the ball down, waits for some help. This could be a shot opportunity, actually, an attempted cross too far. So not losing a bit of precision at the end of that attacking run on the counter. This match opens up a bit here in the 7th minute of play. Sattler, the goalie. Takes another look at it. Long ball. Pass midfield, Mayen and Millian. Looking for Galindo on the throw-in. Gets it, ball delivered in the middle, cleared out by Kyle Veres. Posting up, lone man up front. He's number 13, the new signing, Danilo Martins from Traffic Sports, the owner of Miami FC. Second division team in Brazil. Watch out, ball in the middle, Christian Gomez, ball gets away from him. Lancaster gets it from Veres, delivers the ball straight up the middle. Not a great ball, but it's also a tough ball to bring down because you give the defenders a straight-on look at that pass. They can clear it out. Air ball in the midfield. Miami playing it across the back. Both teams looking for some surprise element. Lancaster delivers another floater. This one it does get. Well, you can't tell, looked like Araujo was offside. Headed back, looked to be a bit confusing between Brian Shriver and the keeper. Long ball looking for Chijindu, makes the mistake, give up a corner. Here comes the first corner for Miami. We'll see who will take it. Looks to be Christian Gomez. My name is Kevan Antonio Haidari, bringing you the action from Fort Lauderdale's Lockhart Stadium. Lancaster floats to the far post. Here comes somebody getting a head on it. Looked to be the new signing, Danilo Martins, who's good in the air despite not being the tallest player. Mayen, the former Chivas USA Academy product. Interesting because Mayen floats in front of the defense and creates from that roving roll in front of the back. Here's Le Petit, flips it over Sanchez, takes the shot. An interesting play, however, he cannot get it on target. be a goal kick for Tampa. Try to play it out the back, but give it up. Holbein, not a good pass as he's looking for the one touch to Danilo Martins. Sanchez played in Minnesota, also in Vancouver. I think he probably enjoys the ball on the ground attempt to play from Dalglish's team. Here comes the ball into the area. Caleb Patterson comes out, doesn't quite get the foot on it, but he does clear it. And then it comes Chijindu sending it forward as we have a decent crowd tonight at Fort Lauderdale's Lockhart Stadium. It's camp day, Miami FC. Shriver gives Mayen a difficult ball to handle. Mayen turns it, plays it to Le Petit. Veres, Lancaster. Be careful with that one. That could be a suicide pass. Playing it across the back. So to give you a sense, Tampa Bay, by tying the Islanders, kept Puerto Rican team in the last place of the USL Conference. This was offside, looking for Palabra Araujo Jr. Sanchez looking for somebody to deliver the ball. He plays it on the ground to Johnny Steele. Steele ball gets away from the Irishman, Northern Irishman. And he recovers. Not sure what Steele is arguing about. I think he wanted more support from his teammates on the pressing once he lost the ball. But the pass was good. Just bounced a little bit, but should be something he could handle with ease. Now Veres. Veres looks up. Mayen. Chijindu. Chukudi Chijindu. You're gonna forgive me if I mispronounce the first name every once in a while. Le Petit now trying to turn, but Miami still can't get past midfield. Gomez giving Shriver a ball. The defender brings down under control. Mayen, Jerson Mayen. Chijindu tries to turn on it, loses Jamada. Good ball from Steele as he sends King on a run. Throw in for Tampa. Steele looks to see if there's anybody on the far side. Nobody there. They decide to play it around. Median losing it. This could be a chance for a counterattack for Miami. Le Petit picks his 4-on-6. However, let's see whether they can do. Araujo looking for somebody in the middle. Wall past the shot. It goes off the keeper. And storming in is Martins. He gets the ball, but he fouls the keeper, and it'll be Tampa ball. Combination play from Miami, giving them that goal opportunity. It's Tampa ball. Sanchez. We're in the 15th minute of play, still 0-0 between Tampa and Miami. Miami, the home team here in Fort Lauderdale. USSF second division. Tampa 25 points, Miami 19. Sanchez looking for somebody to play with forward. Steele wants the ball, even with his back to goal, but not getting it. Sanchez now. Long ball, Holbein. Actually, it seems to be Shriver. Oh, actually, check that, Holbein. Chijindu. Now this giving Christian Gomez some space. Chijindu gets the wall pass return. Valentin squares up to defend. Cutting inside, Chijindu. Can he take the shot? He does. Mishits it. Christian Gomez says, well, look, I gave you the ball. I'd like to get it back. Doesn't say it, but. Now Tampa moving it across the back. Valentino. Median tries to turn on it. Beats Shriver. Now it's 3-on-3. And Tampa, it's Median, makes space at the edge of the penalty area. Goes off the crossbar. Second time they hit the woodwork. And Tampa tries it again. And it goes wide. Aaron King with the rebound. Michael Galindo is not getting too much of it, but good play from Pascal Median. Man born in Leogan, Haiti. Again, there you see it. King can't turn it on goal. Steele tries to steal it. Can't get to it before his former teammate with the Islanders, Kyle Veras, clears it. And Galindo signed a contract through the end of the year. See if he's recovered from numerous hernia operations, difficulties. Median intercepts that pass, not too precise from Steele. Now he turns, he gets past Mayen, finds Steele, who ball gets away from him. He cuts it back to his left, goes down as the ball had gotten away from him. No call from the referee, and Miami's on a counterattack. No offside, 3 against 5, but putting the brakes on is Martins. Finds Araujo Jr., who's got to do the same work as Martin. Delivers the ball. Cross in Chijindu. Goal, goal, goal. Miami FC. Chukwudi Chijindu. Ball served on a platter from Paulo Araujo Jr., who's in 3rd place in the points. Araujo's got 7 goals, and if I'm not mistaken, this is Chijindu's first goal with Miami FC. So Miami trying to break from the tie pattern. They've tied so many of their matches.
Miami FC goal scored by number 77, Chukwudi Chijindu. With the assist going to
Tampa now with Yamada with the ball. Michael Galindo getting one of his few touches. Mayen gathers in the loose ball. Paulinho Lepetit loses it as Mayen gives him a strong pass. Bit sloppy from Lepetit. Sanchez moves forward. He can dribble. He can also shoot. Steele, a bit imprecise with that pass. Chijindu, the goal scorer. slamming it out of the back is Martin Lancaster. He's an interesting story. He met his wife, who's a tennis pro. Christian Gomez looking for the through pass. All he finds is somebody out on the flank. Araujo, who can get one move to the inside and the cross, or one move to the inside of the shot, or one move to the outside of the cross. This time delivers an errant cross. Here's the replay as the keeper, Sattler, had to come back across. Mayen seems to be a missing link that Miami had to come out of the back with the ball neatly tucked away. I'm not sure why Lancaster keeps trying to deliver these balls. That one was about gut level. That's very tough to handle for either Danilo Martins or Christian Gomez, but Lancaster seems to feel it's his job to bring the ball out of the back. Sanchez, of course, Tampa has got to be heartened by the fact that they tied their last match in the 92nd minute. Steele turns. Here comes King with a shot. And it's wide. So Tampa finding some space at the edge of the penalty box for its forwards. Either Miguel on the left side or King on the right side to unleash some shots. Here comes Sanchez, the Mexican. Will be an in-swinger to the near post, intercepting it with a dive. Seems to be Paulinho Lepetit. Sanchez again. We're in the 23rd minute, halfway through the first half. Sanchez. Ball drops right around the penalty spot, between the edge of the 6-yard box, the goalie's box, and the penalty spot. Tough ball to head, but that is also a tough ball to clear. Now Miami coming out of the back. The Petit, left footer. Driven ball. Chijindu's technique, not great, but he gets a hold of this ball. Obviously a guy who gives mobility on the flank, but he likes to cut inside. It's interesting how Paulo Araujo Jr. used to play on this left flank, cut inside, try to work the combinations with Christian Gomez, but he now has moved to the other side, leaving Chijindu with that role. It was Araujo who did the setup work to deliver the cross for Chijindu's goal. Yamada. Sanchez all the way at the back line now. Mascanidia. Here comes Tampa. Galindo gets the ball to the flank. This is a good-looking cross. It's headed past the goal mouth. And chasing it down is Le Petit. You see good effort from Miami today. This is Valentino putting it to Sanchez. On the far side. Again, Lancaster slamming it out of the back, past midfield to Tampa. Valentino. Sanchez comes back, picks his head up, sees two men running, tries to find this opening. Johnny Steele gets a foot to it. Michael Galindo runs onto it, and Caleb Patterson slides out and blocks Galindo's attack. So it'll be a corner for Tampa. As they connect the dots on that one, are able to create a good goal opportunity. Tampa has had more opportunities. Miami has put theirs away. That flank, Johnny Steele from Northern Ireland. He's got his son will be about 4 years old this coming week. Here comes Valentino with the header. Here comes Miami on the counter. Caleb Patterson looking for one guy. Paulo Araujo Jr. Will he get the bounce? Headed out by
Miami FC would like to say
look to be there.
to all the campers who came out to the
Tatters.
Miami FC one-day pro camp fueled by Powerade. The team would also like to thank all the clubs who participated in the second
On the
round
flank,
of
on the
World
outside,
Cup.
it's
Don't forget to catch
Mayen
the third
clearing
round.
it. It'll be throw-in for Tampa.
September 11th, before Miami FC's match.
There we see the goal opportunity coming out off his line quickly was Caleb Patterson. Now, Miami coming out of the back. Chijindu chases the ball as Gerson Mayen gave him a ball. Shriver now slowing things down. Score Miami 1, Tampa 0. The only goal coming in the 18th minute was Chijindu on a header. Kamara. Steele. Sanchez. Sanchez, does he have the firepower? He does shoot from there. He has the distance.
Fans, don't forget
This
this
is
is
a left-footed shot.
the first annual presentation of
Sanchez,
the
the long-range weapon for
shortly following the conclusion of tonight's match between the
Tampa.
Blues and Rowdies.
entertaining match tonight. Chances on both ends. Patterson clears it past midfield. Martins. Of course, Miami trying to recover a front runner from Brazil the way they had Alex Afonso a couple of years ago. They brought in the Brazilian from their second division traffic team in Brazil. Cleared by Le Petit. This is basically a moon ball. I'm not sure what he was trying to do with that. Brought to the ground by Araujo Jr. King gathers the ball. This is a chance for a counter through ball right onto Steele's feet. Steele cuts it back, finds space on the left. Here's Milian cutting inside. I think the opportunity is gone. Steele had a shot, but he could have also generated an opportunity for Milian, but he took too long. The Haitian. Chijindu now. Martins. Cutting outside, nice nifty move, however, can't get away from Valentino, who blocks it. Coming out of the back. Tampa. Steele delivers a high ball, giving Martin Lancaster time to get underneath it. On the flank. Araujo all the way to the end line, plays it back. Cutting inside, Paulinho Le Petit trying to make room for himself, but his shot is blocked. Lancaster plays it on the ground. Gerson Mayen very comfortable on the ball. Now Miami coming up with Shriver on the left side, looking in. He's got Chijindu on the outside, plays it outside. Will he deliver across? Steps over it. Marking, Valentin comes in. Now in the penalty area, Martins. A cross rather than a shot. Nobody on the far side. And it's cleared now by Tatters.
By the following sponsors. MiamiFC.com.
Interesting combination there, almost yielding a chance for Miami.
With the latest news, scores, standings, and everything else you need to know about Miami FC. And now you can watch all of Miami FC's road matches on
From
Miami
Montana,
FC.
California. Here comes a shot from Christian Gomez. Sizzles past the upright, and Miami now looking more threatening than Tampa. Well, before Miami was playing more for the counterattack, Tampa playing more for possession. Now it seems to be the other way around.
Log on to Strikers2011.com for more information and to learn more about the legacy of the Strikers in South Florida soccer and world football history.
Valentin. Now the Cuban Diaz. Actually, check that. That was Johnny Steele. No, it wasn't. Mayen. Araujo. Martins cuts through. Now he's got one man to beat before the shot. He finds right here Chijindu on the left side. Chijindu, another cross, and getting a foot on it, Christian Gomez, but it goes high. Good opportunity. Miami seems to be building its attacks better. Again, having some trouble finishing.
Come party with the
Martins
players
has a combination of
after the match, and your
skill.
first drink is free.
Valentino coming out of the back. Three front runners for Tampa. It's King, Galindo, and Median. Tatters. Nice move from Galindo. Makes space, takes a shot. Goal, goal, goal. Michael Galindo. Michael Galindo. He scores his first goal for Tampa. He did all the work himself. Now he's going to do some move with Yendry Diaz. There you see his Cuban national teammate, Michael Galindo. Third leading goal scorer in MLS while with Chivas USA. 33rd minute. Let's see it here. Galindo already pulled the move, got away from Kyle Veras. Left-footed shot past the goalkeeper.
Scored by number 10, Michael Galindo, in the 33rd minute.
So again, 1-1. Tied up just as we started the match. Yamada. Steele comes back a little more to midfield. Tries to find the through ball. So Galindo's goal, a thing of beauty in terms of making space for himself and also finishing. Jefferson Mayen lifts the ball, trying to play it forward, leaving it a little bit short, however. Well, actually playing it to nobody. And it'll be Tampa ball. Valentino. To Sanchez. One time. Yendry Diaz asking for it. Yamada. Japanese player puts his head down, heads forward, leaving Le Petit behind. Here comes space for Johnny Steele to shoot. Goes off a defender and just wide. The ebb and flow in this match. At times it's Miami attacking, other times it's Tampa. Now Tampa has the upper hand. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Score 1-1 in this USSF second division match between a NASL division team, which is Miami FC, and a USL division, which is Tampa. Again, Sanchez, tough ball, cleared out by Martins. Chasing it out, Paulo Araujo. So the fan is chanting Michael Galindo's name in unison. Kyle Veras, MLS veteran. Shriver now on the left side. Shriver, it's interesting because Shriver and Holbein have switched sides on the defense from the positions that they started, but there might be a reason that we don't know. Maybe matchups in terms of marking. Stealing the ball, Yamada sort of doing all the dirty work in midfield here. Facing up against Holbein. Lancaster heads it out. Getting more and more confidence is Michael Galindo. Johnny Steele, the wall pass to Sanchez. Sanchez fires the shot and goes just wide. Caleb Patterson had a beat on it though.
Gear up with Joma, Miami FC's official sportswear provider.
Tampa having the better of play right now.
Joma is also
Caleb Patterson slowing things down, giving his team a chance to regroup before they give away ball again at midfield, which is what has happened recently. Getting around the corner is Araujo. Araujo delivers a great cross, but getting to it is Valentino on the tackle. Good work. Mayen playing the ball to Chijindu. He's got 4 men around it. He lifts it, doing a little bit of circus work, playing with the referee. Referee says, sorry, I am close to the play, but now it's Tampa's ball. Sanchez. Galindo. Johnny Steele. Galindo tries the speed move, but Martin Lancaster reads it well.
And the 11 through 13-year-old girls from Miami FC's one-day camp. Please go to section 117 at the West
Kyle
End
Veras.
Stadium.
See the replay of that shot there.
Girls from the Royal Palm Beach Strikers.
Le Petit leaves the ball behind as Shriver moves forward. He wants it back.
Please go to section 117 at the West End
I think
of the stadium.
one of Miami's problems at the moment is the fact that Christian Gomez is not distributing, and if he's been given the reins to distribute, he's not getting any balls to do so. Here's Le Petit delivering a long ball for Shriver on the overlap. He gets there as Milian chases back. Goes down, no call, says the referee.
And CT for providing excellent diagnostic MRI and CAT scan services in their state-of-the-art facility, which is accredited by the American College of Radiology.
Dendry Diaz clears it out of the back.
Sanchez.
Michael Galindo tries to turn on a good ball, good turn. King, born in London, scored the first goal in the Tampa franchise's history. Yamada looking for higher placement of the front runners. Here comes Sanchez. He likes the left foot. He plays it out on the flank. Goes down looking for the penalty, leaving only 1 man in the penalty area. 1 on 6 for Tampa. 2 on 6 now.
Weston Town Center, South Florida's most distinctive shopping and dining experience, is located just off of the Royal Palm Boulevard.
Throw-in for Tampa Bay.
Weston Town Center is proud to offer its patrons
Steele with that left foot. Tries to get the cross, gets the corner.
and excitement for the whole family.
Calling Danilo Martins back to defend.
Residential or commercial real estate. Are you behind on your mortgage payments or being threatened by foreclosure? In either case, the Christopher White Real Estate Group can help. Stop by for a free consultation and tickets to the next Miami
The
FC.
left footer from Ricardo Sanchez. This will be an outswinging corner kick. Short one. Johnny Steele will deliver the cross to the far post. Getting up there is Valentin. No, actually, Julian Valentin, and Kyle Veras gets to the ball before Christian Gomez comes back, gets a touch on it, no call. Here comes a shot. Johnny Steele goes up and over the crossbar. Looks like Caleb Patterson seemed to have a lead on it. However, you never know with these long shots. Maybe he could catch the keeper out of position. Le Petit standing around. He's looking for other players who he says are standing around. Switches the point of attack. Araujo faces up against Tatters. Cutting it inside. There's a shot from Martins. Goes over the crossbar, end-to-end play right here. The match is actually interesting tactically. Here's the bench for Miami. Cristiano Diaz, Ryan Dominguez, Martin Nunez, several other players, and they're actually having a look right here. Goal! Danilo Martins. So Miami picks up on a mistake at the back and scores the goal, the second goal of the match for them right now. The Brazilian surprising the keeper
Miami FC goal. Scored by
with his left foot.
Danilo Martins.
So we see right here. Errant pass goes off the referee. Martins, one move to the outside, finish.
Don't forget to stop by.
Keeper still talking to his
Town Center tent.
defenders. Of course, it went off the referee. I think it was Sanchez.
See and play the brand
Johnny
new
Steele
release
tries,
of World Cup
rushes
South
forward.
Africa.
With all deliberate speed. The Dred Scott precedent. Here comes Michael Galindo. So basically a punch and counter punch format here of the goal scoring. So this is not a good time to have a goal scored on you. 42nd minute. But that's why you bring in a finisher like Martins, who's brought in a new signing for Miami FC from Ferroviaria of Brazil.
All the calories. Drink with good spirits.
He was the leading scorer in Sao Paulo's second division. And he was with, well, he'd been with Santos at some point in his career. Steele. Actually, now it's Sanchez. Cutting inside Galindo. Floats the ball to the far post. Good ball for a, he was storming in from the outside, but Miguel was already on the inside, and he had to take a couple of steps out to catch up with that one.
Surgical technique in joint replacement and sports medicine. Miami FC thanks Dr. Moises Irisari.
It'll be a goal kick by Caleb Patterson as the first half winds down.
Catch Miami FC's pregame original rock band, A Beautiful Cage, this Friday, August 20th at Stage 84 at 10 p.m.
Teams are compact around midfield. Martins loses the head ball duel with the Cuban Diaz. Diaz then now steamrolls him from the back. Gendry Diaz, competing number 13's on the field. Diaz fouling when Martins has his back to the goal. Le Petit drops the ball. This one has topspin and bounces before the penalty area. Kyle Veras comes back, chases it. Christian Gomez decides to start again. Shriver plays it wide. Good ball to Araujo. Will it go over his head? Can't keep it inbounds. It'll be throwing for Tampa. Right now, score 2-1 for Miami as we have finished the regulation 45 minutes. We have 3 goals, pretty good quality goals in the first half. Especially Michael Galindo's goal. Here comes Tampa, steal, plays it short. Galindo cuts through, beats a defender, 3-on-2. Galindo plays it back off the chest, goal, goal, goal. Own goal by Gerson Mayen. And Michael Galindo creating havoc at the back. And now Tampa scoring in added time in the first half. And that's gotta be, of course, a morale killer for Miami. As we see the players, they get a goal and Tampa immediately responds with that one. So Galindo tried to deliver a cross. Mayen came back trying to defend, and he put it into his own goal. So 2 mistakes at the back, leading to the second goal for each team. Galindo, of course, by beating Martin Lancaster, found the space right here. Goes off 2 defenders. And that's the end of the first half, as we've had an interesting first 45 minutes. Disappointment for the Miami FC coaches. Seems to be a bit of a scramble here between the players. But right now, it's a pretty fair result of what we have seen on the field. Don't go back, because we bring you live action from USSF Second Division. We'll be back after a break.
Today's halftime games will be hotly contested matches between the U13 girls from the Royal Palm Beach Strikers against the Eagles from Plantation on Field 1, while the U13 girls from Miami FC's one-day pro camp take on a second squad of girls from the Strikers in Palm Beach on Field 2. Good luck, everyone, and have some fun. Fans, don't forget to stick around for the first annual presentation of the Coastal Cup, shortly following the conclusion of tonight's match between the Blues and the Rowdies.
I thought you dominated that.
I told him that. That was a snowstorm. How was it not? Of course.
We're in Fort Lauderdale's Lockhart Stadium, as of course we're bringing you a vibrant match between Tampa and Miami FC. It's tied, just the way it started, but we've had 4 goals in the first half. Michael Galindo scoring his first score with Tampa after signing until the end of the season, coming over from the MLS, Major League Soccer, the United States, with Chivas USA. We'll bring you any substitutions if we see them. Right now, we'll give you the starting lineups as they started the first 45. Calveras almost loses possession, slams the ball upfield rather than get in trouble. Patterson in goal for Miami. Shriver, Veras, Patterson, actually Shriver, Veras, Lancaster, and Holbein at the back. Here's Paulo Araujo Jr. moving forward across to the heart of the penalty area. Not able to get there is number 13, Danilo Martins. Gave you the back 4 for Miami. In the midfield, Gerson Mayen, Paulinho Lepetit up the middle, then Paulo Araujo on the right end, Chijindu on the left. Chijindu is signing from on loan from Chivas USA. This is Mayen right here, as is Mayen, Salvadoran origin. Here is Shriver playing it back to Lancaster. Lancaster floats the ball forward for Chijindu, keeping the defender off. Now comes back. Lepetit finds the open man in Mayen. Mayen sees the open man on the flank, floats the ball a little bit. Araujo leaves it up, cuts inside. Doing a little bit too much work. They can't find an opening right now. Holbein, also a signing for the late season run. We'll give you both teams are at the bottom of their respective divisions, USL and NASL. Here comes Christian Gomez finding the opening for Araujo. Gomez, the shot between the keeper and the defender. They clear it out. They give each other a hand. It's the Cuban defender, Yendry Diaz, and the goalkeeper for Paul Dalglish's team, Daryl Sattler, keeping danger from. Here comes a ball, guts across the goal mouth, and it looks to be a bit of disorganization in the back for Tampa. Bringing their starting lineup as we finish off Miami. As Danilo Martins up front. With the number 13, he's a new signing. Tampa, Sattler in goal. Plays it out with Valentino. And Valentin across the back, along with Yendry Diaz and Tatters, Graham Tatters. Scott playing on the left side of the back 4. Then in the midfield, it's Yamada Ricardo Sanchez in front of the defense. Yendry Diaz whiffs as he tries to take a clearance at the ball. Here's a good ball from Gerson Mayen. Chijindu faces up, decides to go inside. It's in the penalty area. Yendry Diaz does get it cleared. Ball gets away from Mayen. Holbein. Long ball could be over everybody's head. Lepetit brings it under control. Lepetit with a move. Now he's in the penalty area. Right-footed shot. And it's past the near post. So Miami, right now in the first minutes of the second half, looking to regain the lead. They have twice taken the lead in this match, which is the final meeting of 4 between these teams. It's a traditional rivalry in the history of North American soccer. It's called the Coastal Cup. First 2 matches, league matches between the teams were tied, ended up tied. Then Tampa won on July 25th at Steinbrenner Field, their home field in the Tampa Bay area, 2-0. And should Miami win, take a look here at the replay. Araujo, Christian Gomez, and the keeper and Yendry Diaz clearing. Here comes Michael Galindo. He's been the best man in the match right now. Through ball, looking for King. King, sliding tackle from Veras. Picks himself up. King plays it back. Losing it is Galindo. Ball under control. Here's Araujo. Plays it on the flank. Christian Gomez. When those two find each other, things happen for Miami. Gomez to the far post. Not too threatening across, but didn't want to mess with it. Sattler slapping it away. Miami keeps the pressure on. Mayen. Force the ball. Man-on-man duel. Valentino gets a foot on it, but gives up the corner kick.
Everywhere now.
Being in swinger, looks to be Mayen to take it. Actually, not Mayen, it'll be Christian Gomez. Gomez to the edge of the goalie's box. Yamada puts an elbow into the midsection of Lancaster. Lancaster talks with the referee. Nothing doing. Get back in the game. Ball drops at the feet of Christian Gomez. Actually, not Christian Gomez. It was Holbein right in front of goal, and he can't convert from less than 6 yards out. And, well, get back to defense, son. Because you're definitely not a forward candidate. There you see the fannies from Tampa Bay. Can't have a much clearer chance than that. Takeshi Yamada. Ricardo Sanchez. On the far side. Tampa moving the ball around. Much more technical. One of these teams, although they are in the bottom of their respective divisions, they are some of the more technical teams. Of course, right now the class of the league is Austin Aztecs. Through ball, getting them past King. Doing some cleanup work is Mayen. Bringing it under control. Johnny Steele. Le Petit flies in, does take the ball with him. Araujo, here's his spot right here. Martins, Le Petit, the Brazilian, playing to the other Brazilian. That's a Brazilian triumvirate. Putting the brakes on. Araujo, Le Petit, can he make some room for himself? He does, but he can't get it on target. So the goals in this match scored in the 18th minute by Chijindu for Miami. Then, 15 minutes later, Michael Galindo scored his first. Great move to make space for himself. As he tied at 1-1. Sanchez. This is Pascal Millian, the Haitian. Then it was Martins capitalizing on a mistake for the 2-1 lead for Miami, then equalized again. This one was a play by Michael Galindo, but an own goal by Gerson Mayen from Miami. So that's where we stand, 2-2. We are in the second half. I'm Kayvon Antonio Haydari, bringing you the action from Fort Lauderdale's Lockhart Stadium. Sanchez, Steele, good cross, nobody at the far post. Shriver brings it under control. Coming out of the back slowly. Le Petit plays it back to him. So, as you hear the Tampa fans on an inquiry, last time two teams played together was some kind of mini controversy due to the fact that the Miami FC fans weren't allowed to bring their drums into George Steinbrenner Field in Tampa. Of course, the drums is part of their war chants as they bang out the rhythm for their team. Of course, we will not make any musical evaluation as to the quality of it, but they do. That is part of the tradition in terms of many South American countries. Turning on it is Johnny Steele, looking for somebody to play with. Coming King, backing up, puts the brakes on, takes a shot. It's goal, goal, goal. He freezes the defender and the goalie with that one, and Tampa takes the lead. Finding each other, good ball from Johnny Steele. King handles Kyle Veras. Caleb Patterson, I think, had to have had better action there in terms of perhaps putting up more opposition to a shot which is rolled in. Here we see the replay, making some space. Patterson had some time to at least dive for it. He chose not to, as it rolled slowly and agonizingly into the net. Lancaster again bangs it forward. So Miami now finds itself for the first time in this match in a deficit.
The assist goes to number 24, Johnny Steele.
Steele, Sanchez. Tampa now finding its rhythm. It'll be a goal kick for Miami. So King scores his 7th goal in 22 matches. He is one of the leading scorers in the league. Lancaster brings it up out of the back. So King with that one, I think ties Paulo Araujo Jr. here. Schreiber with the shot. Straight to the arms of the goalkeeper, Sal. Sanchez, Yamada. Comes a through ball for Araujo. Faces up, looks at the defender. Finds some space, wall pass. Promising combination, but the linesman judged that Martins was offside at the moment the ball was passed. The veteran, 36. Actually, his 36th birthday will be coming up in a week. Here comes a shot from Johnny Steele, who had scored against Miami last year from about the same position. Same foot, same channel, same different team, though. He was playing for the Islanders then. All of a sudden, Tampa has taken the ball away from Miami after scoring the goal. Normally, the team that is down gets control of the ball. Of course, it's their obligation to get the points and tie it. Miami seems to have problems. Veras clears it right back to Sanchez. Steele. And it seems to be that the two left-footed midfielders, Sanchez and Steele, are able to dictate the possession. Here comes Michael Galindo. Looking for King. Caleb Patterson gets there first. Miami now with the ball. They've got about 30 minutes to try and score that tying and perhaps a winning goal if they've got any chance. They are the king of the ties. Miami has had 10 ties. And this is Daryl Shore's first home game. He says he's got about 50 people here. He is a graduate of nearby school. It's called South Plantation High School. So dipping into his pocket. But of course he trying to get that winning result. Throw in, Araujo. Now, watch out, this looks promising. Christian Gomez leaves it short. Telegraph the intention of that pass. Steele plays it wide, Yamada. Michael Galindo puts the game on a slow burn right here, slowing things down. Yendry Diaz, Takuya Yamada, formerly played for Kawasaki Verde, one of the better known teams in the J League. He was captain of that team for 3 years. If I'm not mistaken, Toninho Cerezo played for that team. Toninho, you may remember from 1978, 1982 Brazilian national teams. Hatters. Lots of ball in the area there, the fellow Brit. Lancaster brings it out. Chijindu. Finds Gomez. Former DC United player. Le Petit. Miami taking its time getting up front. 6 men back, 2 lines of 3 for Tampa. Finding the space, Chijindu finds a spot on the far side. Will this be a shot? It's a shot from Shriver and forces the save from Sattler, the keeper. Miami banging the drum slowly, but they are surely getting to the opposing goal. In-swinger from Le Petit, cleared by the keeper. This could be trouble here on the counter. Steele presses as hard as he can. Now in the penalty area, Le Petit delivers across, and storming on the diagonal is Martins. And it goes off his thigh past the near post. Having some technical problems with our broadcast right now. We'll get them fixed in a moment. As soon as we get the hammer out. Yamada. Again, the veteran getting the ball. See, this Yamada has the ball. We'll tell you he was capped 4 times for the Blue Samurai, Japanese national team. Le Petit with a step over move. Looks for Araujo. Araujo. He's been getting around the corner. Can he cut inside and unleash a shot? Christian Gomez. This time looking for Holbein. Holbein pulls it back. Valentino clears it. Sanchez keeps his cool. He plays wall pass with Yendry Diaz. And Michael Galindo tries the move on Christian Gomez. 2 MLS veterans. Head to head. Araujo. Mayen. Takes a shot. Straight to the keeper. Gerson Mayen. So Miami, who changed coaches after their last home match against Puerto Rico Islanders, in which they were tied 1-1, they were able to pull out a last-minute equalizer. But then they changed Victor Pastora, and the new coach, this is his 4th game. Daryl Shore looking for his first victory. Great ball from Johnny Steele. The defender goes down. It's off target as Michael Galindo lifts it over the goalkeeper. And having a chat with Holbein is Caleb Patterson. Says, how are you going to fall down at such a time? Holbein saying, hey, I'm sorry. What am I going to do? I slipped.
Substitution for the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Entering the number
So
21.
we're going to see Sanchez. Now, who's going to come off?
Replaces number 10,
Number 10, Galindo will be coming off. As Galindo, in my opinion, right now, the man of the match, as hasn't been as omnipresent as Ricardo Sanchez, but his speed and, of course, creativity have provoked Tampa's goals in this situation. One, he scored himself. The other one, he played it off the defender, chest and back, and it was an own goal for Miami at the end of the first half. And that one seemed to turn the match because Miami would have gone into the locker room with a 2-1 lead. Here comes Gomez in the penalty area. Gomez, can he get around the corner? Puts the brakes on. Chase by Tampa defender, looked to be Ricardo Sanchez. Blocked across. Some defensive work from Sanchez. Here's Holbein, the lacrosse. Holbein's technique a bit off. Unmarked. He's got time to deliver that cross, and it's got to be on target, or at least keep it in play. So, Holbein, who had 4 years, 43 matches, and 2 goals with Kansas City of the MLS.
Fans, don't forget to stick around for the first annual presentation of the Coastal
Barris.
shortly following the conclusion of
Mata
the
plays
match
it
between the Blues and the Rowdies.
Miami tries to press a little bit higher up.
Today's game between
Sanchez
Miami FC and the Tampa Bay
Wild
is brought to you by the following sponsors.
moving to the open man.
MiamiFC.com.
Gets the ball back. Here's the man from Guadalajara. He plays for Atlas.
To all the action with the latest news, scores, standings, and everything else you need to know.
King scored right now, which is the leading goal. Tampa leads 3-2.
On www.miamifc.com.
Here's the cross.
So you don't miss any of the action.
A shot by Steele. It goes sliced off the boot of his left boot. It'll be goal kick for Miami. It'll be a substitution here. Seems like for Miami coming in will be number 8, Lennon Celestino. Coming off will be Holbein, it seems. Yep. Disappointing performance
Entering the game is number 8.
from Holbein.
He replaces number 22, Aaron Holbein.
Again, plays it back, and Miami has got to go forward if they hope to tie. There's a bit over 20 minutes plus added time in the match. Move the ball around the back, and it's going to be again Lancaster floating the ball forward. This one is on target. Martins finds Lepetit. Lepetit playing it wide. Will they be able to cut into the Tampa defense? Araujo dances over the ball. Christian Gomez makes space for Araujo, cuts it back in, lifts his head, finds Lepetit in the penalty box. The big man goes down, wants a call, nothing doing. Sanchez.
The advanced electrolyte formulation with all 4 electrolytes for the serious
Median
with
playing it wide. Steele.
Speed Shop, your one-stop shop for all your automotive
Tampa now moving the ball. This is in their best interest as they keep control.
Mention this ad and receive a 10% discount on all your shopping needs. Stop by the experience at 6447 Northwest 82nd Avenue, Miami, Florida, 33166. Telephone 305-471-0220.
Valentino plays it back to the keeper. Long ball by Sattler out of the back. Steele. Going down, Yamada. No call. Here's facing up to the defenses. Milian takes a shot. Blocked by Lancaster, but he does get the corner kick. It'll be Tampa taking it. This time it'll be Steele. We may see some more substitutions in the match today. Steele plays it short. It may be for one-time shot from Sanchez. He decides to float it back in for another cross with his left foot. Watch out going up with a hand held high. I'm not sure who that was. We're going to see a substitution soon. I'm not sure who will be coming off. Looks like Pambo will be coming in for Tampa, but right now it's Mayen coming off. Martin Nunez coming on with number 32. He is a Miami product, but
Tampa Bay Rowdies substitution.
first it'll be Pambo for King. King scoring the third goal. And coming off is Chijindu, who scored the first goal. Martin Nunez, as we said, a local product. He went to Sunset High School in Miami. His father is from Uruguay. Nunez was born in Uruguay.
In the 72nd minute.
Lancaster again with the long ball, looking for the chest of Martins. Yendry Diaz says, gets the karate kick up.
AFC soccer team would like to thank Dayland MRI and CT for providing excellent diagnostic MRI and CAT scan services in their state-of-the-art facility, which is accredited by the American College of Radiology. Dayland MRI and CT accepts all insurance carriers. For more information, call 305-279-2MRI.
The Miami Mayen will take it. Or Le Petit, actually, with the left footer. He'll drop it at about the penalty spot. Doesn't get down. I like Sanchez. He's so tactically always in the right position. Steele now starting the counterattack. Takes his time. Former teammate Martin Nunez takes it away from him. Nunez a bit slippery when he's on the ball. He's technical. Araujo and Christian Gomez have not found each other today. It's been a pretty high level match technically. Miami can't seem to find the opening if not on the counter. There's Nunez looking for a ball. Le Petit looking to float it. Finds, this time is Lennon Celestino, who's offside.
Until 2 a.m. with live music in Davie on State Road 84. Play and Trade is your one-stop shop for all of your video gaming needs. Whether it's the new Madden 11, Super Street Fighter, or the release of World Cup South Africa.
Steele plays it back.
And any of Play and Trade's
Yendry Diaz. Diaz is part of the Cuban under-23 national team.
Don't forget to stop by the Play and Trade
He defected during
in front of section 116
qualifiers for Berlin.
to see and play the brand new release of World Cup South Africa.
Ball gets away from Celestino.
Good Spirit sugar-free cocktail mixers available at all BJ's clubs.
Mayen, Le Petit.
Flavors. Cocktails without all the calories. Drink with Good Spirit.
Looking over on the flank, trying to make something happen over there is Martin Nunez. He goes down. Here comes Tampa. Sanchez. You'll rarely see him lose a ball in these matches. He scored the tying goal in Tampa's last match against the Puerto Rico Islanders. Steele. Let's move from the Scotsman. Tampa is now at midfield. Mada. Going down.
Miami FC's pregame original rock band.
Going down with Aaron Wheeler, who come on as a substitute, I forgot to tell you. Ball delivered into the area with not much conviction by Shriver from Miami. Matters. Foul called, and it'll be Tampa ball.
Substitution for the Tampa Bay Rowdies.
See, another substitution will be number 11 coming in, Chad Burt.
He replaces number 32, Takuya Yamada, in the 77.
Burt will be coming in for Yamada. Seems to be holding his back, but the back of his neck. Good work. The defensive midfielder from the Japanese national. So Yamada given a rest with 13 minutes left to go in regulation. Right now, Tampa leads 3-2. Yandri Diaz plays it back to his keeper, Sattler. Julian Valentin from Philadelphia. Steele plays it first time. Burt. Diaz gives it up. Here comes a chance for Miami. Watch out. Not a good pass from Martin Nunez. Looking for Paulinho Lepetit, as they didn't get on the same wavelength when it came to counterattack on that play. Lancaster again. Another ball looking for Martins. Gets pushed from behind, but the ball ends up at his feet as Valentino chased back. I think Martins wants better service, or he wanted a call. Watch out, here comes Sanchez. Driven ball. No problem for Pambo from London. Yandri Diaz. Right now, Tampa handling the lead comfortably, and here comes probably the first yellow of the match from Lancaster. It's been a clean game. Lancaster trying to light a fire under his teammates. Takes down Milian, the Haitian national.
A yellow caution card has been issued to Miami FC Blues number 27, Martin Lancaster, in the 80th minute.
So Paul Dalglish switching his chess pieces.
He replaces number 13, Danilo Martins.
And we're going to see here a substitution for Miami, and it's number 7. Stefan Jerome, who's a young player, thrown into the fire in this situation. Replacing Martins, the Brazilian signing. Lepetit delivers the ball. Araujo. Lennon. In Imagine the corner. No, imagine. Here comes stolen by Jerome. Christian Gomez now fighting for it. Loses it to Yendry Diaz. And Diaz is able to clear. Johnny Steele now plays it up Aaron Wheeler's back heel. Makes some space. Gives his team some breathing room. Sanchez collects the ball, loses it this time to the Brazilian Paulo Araújo. He's from the northeast of Brazil. Piauí delivers it to Christian Gomez. Gomez, a tired cross from Christian Gomez straight into the arms of the keeper. Now Tampa with the ball. Chasing is Martin Nunez and Stefan Jerome. I think you get the impression that Lancaster's been giving the direct instructions not to mess about with it at the back. Don't try to come up playing with it. Just get it out of there. But I think it also makes a difference. Here comes a good ball. Martin Nunez all alone against a keeper. He takes a shot. Goal, goal, goal! Martin Nunez ties the match. The referee... No line, okay, from the linesman, no flags, everything is regulation, and so 3-3 in the 82nd minute, and we've got about 10 minutes of red-hot fireworks if one team wants to win this match. Miami trying to win the Coastal Cup, and of course trying to avoid their 11th tie of the season. They have the most ties of anybody, but they can't seem to get a victory. This time they've got the goals, but still right now, for the third time, Tampa and Miami are tied. So another substitution. Randolph and Brian Dominguez. I think the regulation is 5. Miami already has 1, 2, 3. Paulo Jr. Hopefully we'll give you a replay because I'd like to see that play as Martin Nunez rounded. The keeper Lennon Celestino delivers a real high cross. Sattler clears it punches it out. Okay, so free kick for Miami as this match all of a sudden increases in intensity, and it'll be coming on Dominguez, and it looks to be Gerson Mayen, number 18, coming out. So Dominguez, again, a holding midfielder with a little bit with also the ability to go forward. So we'll see if Miami can steal this victory now. The free kick looks to be Christian Gomez who will take it. Everybody but Brian Shriver moves forward for Miami. And here comes Tatters, the Scotsman from the University of North Carolina, coming off. Or no, actually coming for consultation. It'll be free kick for Miami. Christian Gomez delivers it way off target. Looks like Gomez's legs are actually hurting his performance right now. His fitness could be a little bit better. And so it'll be Mike Randolph coming in, former LA Galaxy player coming in for Christian Gomez. And just as we were saying, Gomez out of legs. Burt in the middle losing it. Here comes Miami with another chance. Going down is Martin Nunez, the goal scorer of the third. Henry Diaz plays it back to the keeper. Sattler slams it upfield. Kyle Veras heads it. Nunez tries to get to it. Steele, Johnny Steele gets to it before, but he loses it, and now Miami with the ball. Le Petit. This was Stefan Jerome. Dominguez plays it to Araujo, does the 360 attempt, and takes a shot. It actually looks like a promising cross that somebody been storming in at the far post. So about 5 minutes left to go. 4 minutes in regulation, more or less. Don't know how much. With all the substitutions, I imagine you'd have to add 3 or 4 minutes to the added time, I guess, to the supplement. Miami alone has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 substitutes. This is one of them here. Dominguez losing it, trying to do it all himself. Hatters, Lancaster, playing it to his keeper. Le Petit chests it down, plays it to himself. I think they've got to look for Paulo Jr. Le Petit now dribbles it, finally delivers it to Paulo Jr. He does it the hard way, but he does get it to his winger. Jr. cuts inside. Paulo Jr. to Le Petit. Can he take a shot? He does. Goes off the forearms of the keeper. Sattler gets himself up, clears it out, and now we've got alarms in the defense of Tampa. Milian takes down Shriver, and this could be Miami's chance to win off, to get a goal off of set pieces. It'll be Le Petit. Paulinho Le Petit, Brazilian. See, teams push forward. This one is too far, straight into the arms, and you've got to wonder how many of these free kicks is Miami going to give away and throw away, where most teams score a great percentage of their goals on set pieces. Nunez chases. Sattler sends it upfield. Randolph steps over the ball, leaves it. Another substitution coming off will be number 14. Will be Pascal Milian. Coming on will be number 27, Stalibia Zamba, the Rhodesian, the Zimbabwean midfielder. He'll get about 3 to 5 minutes of play. Randolph clears it. I think at this point, both teams will be content with the tie, except that Miami needs to climb out of the cellar with 3 points. And we've had some fireworks in the last matches. Tampa tied Puerto Rico in the 92nd minute in their last match. There we see the official time, well, not, the official time kept on the field by the referee. Veras. No hurry to restart it. Le Petit looking for Araujo. Scotsman Tatters plays it with the Northern Irishman Steele. Yendry the Cuban. Chad Burt. Long ball. Chasing in is Johnny Steele. Clearing it as Shriver does not do it properly, and Steele gathers. Now finds Ricardo Sanchez. A ball in the area to Aaron Wheeler, and he tried to turn it just a bit off target. So Tampa almost stealing the points again with that play. Steele, Sanchez, and Wheeler almost turning the goal in injury time. Patterson. Now let's see which team will try and, right now they're tied at 3. 90 plus right now. Johnny Steele showing quite a bit of heart. And there we see 2 minutes of added time. I can't figure out how you get that calculus from 8 substitutions, but that's what we have. But we've already been over the regulation 90 for a couple of minutes, so some kind of creative accounting on the sideline. Jerome tries to bring the ball under control. It had gone over the sideline. Here's a tussle between Wheeler and Lancaster. Wheeler chases. So 3-3 right now, Le Petit. Now, moving forward, Lennon puts the brakes on it, and this is the time to deliver the ball into the penalty area. Just a switch. Shriver stumbles on it, gives it to Randolph. Randolph takes off, back heel. Randolph in the penalty area. Watch out here. Nunez almost picked up the loose ball. Kyle Vera is getting to it. Aaron Wheeler first, and this could be the last play of the match right here. Everybody moves forward for Miami. Can they get the 4-3 victory? Long ball for Nunez, not the tallest guy on the field. Instead of waiting for everybody to move forward, Miami played it early, trying to catch Tampa on the back foot. There you have it. The end of the match right now, and Miami and Tampa tie at 3. And Aaron Wheeler gets a hand on Martin Lancaster at the end of the match. Lancaster goes down, of course. There's no love lost between these two teams. Well, and this will mean that Tampa gets the Coastal Cup. Martin Lancaster may have had something go in his eye. He has a scratched cornea. It is a big deal. But the match is over, even if the dramatics aren't. So, Aaron Wheeler and Martin Lancaster having a duel for the last 20 minutes of the match. And there you have the final score. Tampa coming into Fort Lauderdale's Lockhart Stadium and tying Miami FC. That means Tampa is now 6-8-8. 6 wins, 8 losses, 8 ties. And Miami 3 wins, 8 losses, and 11 ties.
Fans, don't forget to attend Miami FC's next home game, which is Saturday, September 11th. Here at Lockhart Stadium.
So Daryl Shore yet to get his first victory.